Okay, welcome to another unboxing, second of my Star Wars Legion unboxings, stuff I got for Christmas. Another Separatist box. This is the strategic battle droid that I ended up making. So one hand behind his back and kind of fist raised. He's a lover, not a fighter, this fella. And these guys are there to protect him. So they've got Guardian, but only for Commander. And one of the interesting things about this is normally when you get this kind of box, you get your basic unit, which is 3 in this case, and you get an additional miniatures, and you also get some heavy weapons, which I'm not going to be using, because what you can do is make 2 of the basic units of 3. So I wanted 2 basic units, they're about 70-ish points, and they're good at close combat, and they've got Guardian to try and keep your commander alive. But I can actually field 2 of these units from the one box, which is perfect. So yeah, that's a really nice touch. Well done, Fantasy Flight, or Asmodee, or whoever the bloody hell you are now, because it's been changing constantly. Hopefully it's not going to affect what happens with the game though, so fingers crossed. So we'll open this box up and we'll see what we get in the box. And yeah, still using the clippers to open with, but they do a job. They do a job. Hopefully everybody's had it's taken a good Christmas and New Year and stuff. It's taken some discipline not to open these, actually. I think we're on about the 10th of January and I still haven't opened them. That's, the Christmas decorations are down already and I still haven't opened these fellas. We've got a few more to open as well. So there's the box. Cheat sheet. Normally tells you how to build the stuff, which is good. Assembly instructions, variation instructions, 6 torsos. And there's some quick reference tools here. Quick reference that talk about Guardian, immune, melee, pierce, and immobilized tokens. Immobilized tokens I have added with Cad Bane, but I haven't actually used him very much. He's a bit tricksy, and I'm still on my learning curve. So for the kind of points I'm investing in him, he doesn't tend to bring anywhere near enough reward. I think he costs about 150 points all in, and yeah, I can't get anywhere near that amount of value out of him. You got your old token set as always, including the immobilized tokens. This one's some kind of ion new token. I wonder what that one is. And we get our cards. So I'll have a look at the cards and then we'll have a look at the miniatures. So they even give you 2 cards for the IG-100s. So that's good. I don't know how the autofocus is going to behave itself, but we've got AI dodge move. So if they don't have a face-up order token, you've got to do dodge move. That's pretty good. I mean, you're either going to be wanting a dodge token or moving anyway. So some of the other AIs where you've got to shoot, I mean, that can be a bit. That doesn't always work as well as you'd like. You can also get a free charge attack after move, so that's another bonus, especially with the AI. The Guardian things I've already talked about briefly was that it helps protect your commander. Immune, melee, pierce, that's cool because pierce is annoying. And retinue at the start of the activation phase if you're in range 1-2 of a friendly commander unit game, an aim or dodge token. That's pretty cool as well. Unhindered, you're not bothered by difficult terrain, and we've got a little bit of a ranged weapon here. Black and a white, and 2 black on the melee. And we've got surge on attack and red defense dice. That's cool. All good. All good. I think that they don't have points costs on here, do they? Oh, there they do. 72. I'm so used to the points cost changing constantly with the app. So they're 72, which seems like a bargain to me. They got 2 wounds each. Got 2, what's this one? Discipline or morale or whatever they call it. Droids don't overly worry about that. It's only when it gets to 4 and above that they'll start running away. Some upgrade cards. What have we got? Hacked com units into the fray. Protector. Tenacity. That's a good one for these fellas. An extra Magnaguard unit. That's not going to happen. The Magnaguard gun. I don't really know why you'd have an RPG type weapon on a a melee defense unit, but yeah, whatever. And the Magna Whip on EMP droid poppers. Well, we don't want them, do we? We don't want to pop our own droids. And then we got bases, obviously 6 bases, and then we've got some sprues of miniatures. So yeah, quite a lot in this box. I think it was like whatever, late 20s, maybe getting towards £30, something like that. Which is it's not the cheapest miniatures game in the world, but it's certainly not the most expensive. We're not talking about GW money. Oh, we get 2 identical sprues here. So yeah, I guess if you really wanted to, not that you'd have the models to do it, you could have 2 sets of whips, maybe even 2 rocket launchers, maybe, if that's the way it's going to be. Yeah, 2 rocket launchers, but you wouldn't have the models to do that, because that would be your 4th model in a unit, and you'd only have 2 spare. So maybe if you got a couple of sets of these, you could do something funky. But yeah, I mean, that's cool. That's cool. I'm going to be using, as I said, with 6 just regular dudes with staffs. The droids are a little bit fussier to build than the clones, the brothers. The brothers go together like really easy. Some of the droids are a little bit horrific, if I'm being completely honest, like the droid Ekas. Even the B1s to a degree were a bit of a pain in the arse to put together. These look like they've got plenty going on, so it'll take a little bit of time with the old plastic glue to put together. But I don't mind that kind of thing. You sit in an evening, kind of doing this as well as something else. You can't, yeah, and just bosh it out. Okay, so they're the IG-100s. Looking forward to playing with these. My list is going to be very different after getting a new commander and this new unit, and I've got another new unit to come. So it will be very different to what I've been running up until now. But anyway, I'll speak to you next time. If there's anything you want to feedback, do it in the comments below. Thanks a lot.